Hello, hello! Perfidious Pete here, getting ready to watch Frank Castle go full Grizzly Adams in another episode of Project Zomboid. And I only bring up old Grizzly Adams because, like Anna Kendrick looking for an easy paycheck, I think today is the day it's time for Frank to head into the woods. But unlike Anna, Frank's trip won't be spent time singing inane songs about the handsome ass of Chris Pine, although it is a lovely ass. No, Frank's time is going to be spent instead grubbing in the dirt looking for sticks and rocks so that he can fashion himself either an axe or maybe a sledgehammer. And if he does make an axe, he may or may not use it to chop off a little girl's feet. You know, and that may be the strangest, most oblique fairy tale reference I've made to date. So why don't you mull that over for a second and we'll check out Frank's diary entry for today. We're also going to eat this delicious avocado sandwich. Oh, we could add cheese? Well, hell yeah, avocados and cheese, we're going to do that. Anyway, War Journal, Day 9. Tools. I need tools. I've scoured this town, completely, like Elliot Ness looking for bootleg hooch and still, nothing. My survival depends on getting to the places I don't belong. But unless the Kool-Aid band is looking for a party to crash, my chances of going through walls and doors without tools are pretty much zero. And if I can't find what I need, then I'm gonna have to make them myself. Also, shouldn't crack jokes about the red shoes, man. Hans Christian Andersen was fierce, and that story is awesome. Also, that little girl, she deserved to have her feet chopped off. It was fitting in the context of the story, man. Righteous, even. The kind of just punishment that one gets from the Punisher. Totally very... Oh, excuse me, ma'am? I'm sorry, but you don't get to lie in wait like an ambush right outside my door. I'm Frank Castle, the Punisher. And don't ever interrupt me when I'm talking about Hans Christian Andersen and the red shoes. Damn right. You make fun of the red shoes at your own risk. Frank, Punisher, he will smash your head in with the fucking frying pan. I don't give a single fuck, man. Not a single fuck. Frying pan to the dome is what you get if you don't respect Hans Christian. Speaking of which, I think our frying pan is getting pretty beat up, is it not, Frank? Yeah, it's seen better days. We may need to see about investing in a new frying pan, perhaps, for Frank. I'm fairly certain we've been in this building before. In fact, when I say fairly certain, I mean I'm absolutely positive. Yeah, because we left that door open. Now, I do want to head over to the woods, and I think there is a wooded area over here to the east. Walking through these trees is making me quite nervous. But I think it looks like what's a little wooded area, and what may be a garage over here. So we're going to check this out and see if we can't just try and locate a spot to forage. First step, of course, in foraging is just finding a spot where we can actually forage. This shed looks quite promising. How did I overlook this before? Or have I been over here? Maybe I've already been over here and just not remember it. Oh, yeah, you know what? I think I have been over here, actually. Alright, let's try the window. Actually, this place is completely empty. There's just a... That shelf is empty. There's really no reason to come in here at all, Frank. Yeah, well, I already started. I might as well go inside now. Or not. Door's locked. Of course it's locked. So, this is a fairly dense... Oh, some two-story houses. Not the woods I was... I thought there was a wooded area over here, but apparently I was completely mistaken. We should probably check out this house. I mean, we got the opportunity, we're going by. Some chances for available sundries. We gotta be careful about alarms. And the fact that this house is unviolated always makes me think trap. Whenever I see a house that doesn't have windows or doors broken, and yet I don't see any zombies moving inside, I always kind of assume that it's gonna be alarmed. So let's just hold off on that for a minute. Alright, so no alarm. Alright. Would have sounded by now. Alright, in we go. So let's just assume then, since it's going to be not trapped with an actual burglar alarm, that it's going to be trapped by every zombie in the world. We're going to be very careful. Nope, nothing. Okay. So what's in this drawer? Anything? Nope, empty. Alternatively, the house could just have nothing useful in it. We got some. We can make another avocado sandwich. Hey, avocado and banana sandwich. Very Elvis. We're channeling the king on this one. Avocados and bananas are delicious, man. Some broccoli seeds we'll take. A little red wine while Frank's in for the evening. That's going to be a fantastic little dinner. Avocado sandwich and red wine. Shit, that's some swank stuff, Frank. You're starting to live high on the hog, man. I mean, I know it's the apocalypse, but you're eating like a king still. Advanced carpentry, I think we take. The rest of that stuff, I think we don't bother with. That door goes outside. Is that really it? This house doesn't have a bathroom? Oh, it absolutely has a bathroom. I'm going to guess bathroom zombies. Bathroom zombie? Zombie? Oh. Alright, well, let's fill our water bottle. little bit of toilet drinking, because that's the thing we do. Frank loves to drink in the toilet. Absolutely adhesive bandages, hell yeah. Razor and a comb, not really that needed. Toothpaste. Bleach? I don't know what the use for bleach is. Gives you -60 to your thirst, but plus 99 on happiness. Also, drinking bleach isn't going to just cure your thirst. I mean, it's going to cure it forever, because you drink bleach, you're fucking dead. That's not... I know that's from experience, because I have previously drank bleach in Zomboid. When I knew I was going to die one time, I just took the coward's way out, drank a gallon of bleach. Anything in this house? Basic, same basic layout. But again, we're not really into looting houses. We're trying to find our way into the woods to do some foraging, damn it. Foraging is what Frank is after today. I gotta make tools, man. I'm a little hesitant to crawl into these trees, though, especially deep into the... Okay, so this is definitely sort of a thickened forest. We should be able to forage here. I'm a little worried about going into the trees, though, because it cuts off your sight line so badly. Alright, well, we can forage, so let's do it, Frank. We gotta keep our ears sharp, Frank. Ears peeled. We gotta be ready at any moment to react. Also, if you could find something while foraging, that would be fantastic. Daredevil was not a great forager, Frank. I mean, it sort of makes sense. He's a blind guy, but still, he was not good at it. I would like for you to successfully forage something. That's really all I'm looking for. Find something. A stick, a rock, a twig. Literally anything, Frank. Berries, maybe. Something we could eat, perhaps. Also would be useful. You're already tired. Man, foraging must be the most exhausting shit of all time. We have foraged twice and we're already tired. It also, Frank, it just looks like you're standing there. How are you this exhausted? You're not really doing anything. Hey, man. Be picking on me. I'm the one digging through trees, flipping over rocks, looking for grubs and squirrels and shit. This is hard work, man. This is a lot of movement, a lot of motion, burning a lot of calories here, and I don't really appreciate the criticism. Don't really appreciate it at all. This is exhausting work, man. Don't see you out here digging through the fucking sticks, leaves, twigs, looking for some stuff. Well, if you could just find maybe like, oh, we found something. We found twigs. We found a stone. Can we use that to craft a sledgehammer? We may be able to craft a sledgehammer from that. All right, let's take a look here. Crafting. It's survivalist? No. Carpentry, maybe. Log. Nope, it ain't. A general, perhaps? Screws. Sawed-off shotgun. We actually could make a sawed-off shotgun. We have a shotgun and a saw. Health, survivalist, electrical, farming. It's none of these things. General. All right, you know what? We gotta find this. Box of nails, paper clips. All right, well, it's not in that category. Is it in carpentry? Spiked baseball bat. The only thing in there is a spiked baseball bat, which we don't want. It's definitely not cooking. Health? No. Survivalist, then. Make a stone hammer. Rip sheets of stone. We need a tree branch. All right, well, we have twigs, not a tree branch. What do we need for a wooden spear? Chipstone? We could probably make that. All right, well, keep looking, Frank. Good job. You found something, Frank. Congratulations. You're a better forager than Daredevil. Yeah, well, I'm not blind, and it's not like rocks make a lot of noise. I can see why Daredevil made Double D. Probably had a little trouble in this category. So keep foraging. I think maybe we're going to equip a butter knife here. Our pan is getting a little battered, so let's equip this as primary for now. More foraging. I'm going to forage until we're friggin' exhausted and it is dark, although we are already very tired. I'm telling you, man, this foraging shit, fucking exhausting. Hunter-gatherer societies, man. Those guys had it fucking rough. This is the worst shit of all time. Some chipstone would be quite nice as well, Frank, if you could maybe find a little chipstone. How you doing in the tiredness department? You're still very tired. We're going to go until it's got the last one, and then we're just going to walk home. Or, you know what? We might actually sleep in this nearby house. That's not a terrible idea. It's closer. It's a shorter walk back. He is tired even further. We also found nothing. We're also getting hungry. All right, we're exhausted. In danger of passing out. So we've got to sleep or rest. I think sleep is going to be in order here. So get ready, Frank. This is the reason I equipped a butter knife. Frank is not going to be in the best fighting trim right now. He's exhausted. We're going to have a tough time spotting zombies. Although this area seems relatively zombie-free. So it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I think we break into this house, eat whatever we can find in here, or whatever we make whatever we can cook. And then we're just going to sleep in this bed. The dog bark is unfortunate. All right, so shut the window, Frank. Close the curtains. Let's sweep the house just to make sure it's safe. No surprises in here. There's a zombie in the kitchen. Come on. Come on, Frank. Nope, nope. Come on, Frank. Oh, shit, our knife broke. This is real bad. All right, Frank, outside. Get a different knife. Is the zombie following us? Nope. Man, this is a determined... He's just going to go over to the window and smash his head into it. All right, come on. There's the kill we needed. All right, good job, Frank. So tired. Beating up zombies in this state is real dangerous, man. You should not have me doing this. You're probably not wrong, Frank. You're probably not wrong. But house may now be zombie-free. We should check these other rooms just in case. A zombie in a closet. Good. Shut that door. Shut this door. That does just leave this room. Bathroom zombie? Nope. All right, we're going to shut this door, too. Close the curtains. And... no bathroom in this house, huh? Or is it here? This is the bathroom, isn't it? Excuse me, ma'am. I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to put a knife in your brain. I apologize. I'm sorry about the brain knifing, but it had to be done. It was either you or me, ma'am. I mean, you were coming right for me. What choice did I have? Okay, so you're dead. Let's see what we can... tofu, apple, lettuce, art. We can probably whip up a decent stir-fry out of that, I would think. We do have a butter knife to replace the one we broke, which is good. We're going to drop that. Pick this up. Potato seeds, I'll take. The spoon, I'm less careful about. The canned carrots, I'm also going to take. We don't have a can opener on us, but shouldn't be a big deal. A baking pan, I'll take the dog food. I'm going to take the can opener. We could eat the can of dog food, but that's going to make us real unhappy if we do it. Did I just see a kitchen knife somewhere? I thought I just saw a kitchen knife. We saw another butter knife. I'm going to take it. Another can opener we don't need. Chips. You know what? Let's just eat the chips. This is fine. We'll have chips for dinner. We're well fed. We'll get a drink. And then it's in here. Shut the door. And we're going to take a nice little siesta. Dog barking is bad. Frank is real tired, though. And I'm okay with sleeping the full 12 hours if we can get it in. Fairly heavy load. Yeah, well, we're not that encumbered. Or are we? We're not that encumbered. I suppose we could do that a little bit by if we throw this rock in here and also these twigs. Toss that stuff in there. The food we can just toss in here. The water bottles I'm going to hang on to. Foraging's thirsty work. Oh, we found a chipped stone. Oh, we might be able to make the axe then. Oh, that's so good. Oh, Frank, you're the best forager of all time, by the way. The best forager of all time. Thanks, man. I appreciate the praise. Really means a lot to me. And so that's good. Let's get a drink. Fill our water bottle. Still got our butter knife equipped. Everything looks all right. So quick drink. We don't need to fill our water bottles. And it's back out the back window. And we're going to go forage a little more. I would still... Everything cool, Frank? Everything seems cool, man. All right. Well, I still would like to find, if we could, a tree branch. It seems like finding a tree branch in the woods shouldn't really be that fucking difficult. But I would like to find a tree branch. Because then we can make both the hammer and, I think, an axe, too. Hammer and axe would be very useful. So we're just listening. I don't hear any zombies in the trees. So we're going to wade in. We're going to spin to wind, Frank, like a radar dish on full activation. We got to be alert. Ever vigilant against incoming potential nuclear attack from, say, I don't know, the Russians. Pretty sure that threat's been fully diffused for like 20 years, man. What do you think this is, 1984? Well, you know, I was alive in 1984, Frank, so, I mean, I'm kind of familiar with the way that went. I saw Red Dawn when it came out. Man, you're older than I thought you were. You're like my age, dude. All right, well, let's not go crazy, Frank. I'm old, but I'm not that old. I don't know, man. Patrick Swayze was in that. See Thomas Howell? Jennifer Grey before she got her nose all fucked up and looked like a different person? You're not wrong. Also, we picked something up because we're suddenly encumbered. More twigs. Well, let's put them in the backpack. We found some violets. I don't know what those are useful for at all. But I appreciate your foraging efficiency, Frank. You're getting way better at it. That's a bit of a problem. Yeah, you think? That was somebody's fucking hideous death shriek, man. We need to get the fuck out of here. I think we can probably afford to forage maybe a little more, but I do have to assume we're going to have a very significant number of zombies in our neighborhood in the very near future. Frank picked up some berries. We got plenty of butter knives with which to defend ourselves. Probably too many, actually. These butter knives are kind of getting... Oh, they weigh next to nothing. Never mind. They're kind of weighing us down, but that's not necessarily true. This is probably going to be our last forage. The first time we get an exhaustion tick, That's it for foraging. So let's go one more then. I don't know if these are edible or not. They're barely food is what they are. 1 hunger? That's terrible. Anything else we could put in our bag? We got this radish. Let's throw that in the food bag. Can't do that until we're done foraging. Okay. All right, so now Frank is tired. Let's put these berries in there. All right, Frank is tired, and since we had the audio sound effect, and we do have what we need, I think, to make an axe, I really feel like we would be safest to just head home. The meta sound is going to put us in considerable danger if it filled our neighborhood with zombies, because we're going to have to fight those zombies. In fact, we might be better off to just take a nap. The safest thing to do might be to head inside this house, take a quick little siesta, you know what? I think that's the right move. Let's do that. We're going to go in this house, we're going to take a nice little nap, get rid of our exhaustion, just make sure if we have to fight when we get back home, we're in the best possible shape to do it. Let's get a drink here. We're going to come in here and take at least a 2-hour snooze. We should also probably eat a little something. Let's try these berries and see if they're edible. I'm going to eat one. Okay, they are clearly edible. All right, well, that didn't last long, did it? That's good. All right, let's shut this curtain. Man, the food thing, those don't last long at all. I don't want to sleep a full 8 hours. Let's sleep. It's 10:30 a.m. Let's sleep 4 hours. That's going to get rid of our exhaustion, put us sometime in the afternoon. Now let's see about heading home. Open this curtain. Okay, good. Everything looks good so far. We'll shut the window. We don't want to make it easy for the zombies to get back in our neighborhood. The neighborhood still looks fairly quiet. This is like the most peaceful little neighborhood we've found in Zomboid in a long time. Now, granted, we did have a harrowing, overwhelming, torturous fight to get here, but now that we're here, things are starting to shape up. We still have not found a hammer, though. We really need a hammer. I'm thinking that warehouse that we found that we could not get into will have a hammer, and if we have an axe, we should be able to chop our way through the door. Oh, okay. We get a lot of zombies, and they appear to be on the move. Not sure where they're going, but we're going to let them pass. One's stuck in the trees. Right, let's take a peek around here. Any more coming? Looks like most of them have moved along. All right, we're very careful and stay sneaking. They're all headed south. I'm guessing towards the Death Shriek. Now, the problem with them going south is that the warehouse we do want to raid is in that direction. So that is also a potential future problem for us. A lot of dead Zeds. This is my house, right? Because all the curtains are closed? Yes. Okay, good. Let's just sweep the area, make sure we've got... There is a zombie across the street. We might go take that guy out, just out of an abundance of caution. We want to make sure the environment immediately around our house is clear, though. And it is completely clear. I don't like that zombie across the street. I really don't. I'm going to go take him out. I'll save wear and tear on the butter knife if I can by not using it. But I want this guy dead. I don't want any friggin' zombies in my neighborhood if I can help it. I want as many of them dead as possible. Where did that zombie go? He was just there. Where did you go? Where? He's over here. Okay, he's on to us. That's fine. Come on, zombie. Hey, how's it going? And down you go. Come on, fall down. There you go. Now get your head stomped on. Good zombie. Nice. That's the way to behave, sir. That's the way to behave. All right, you have nothing useful. Make sure his death cry and death rattle did not attract any other zombies. It does not appear to have done... Oh, there's a horde over there. It's a lot. There are 7 zombies. I can't kill. That's too many to take care of. 7 zombies. I'm not in any kind of shape to fight 7 zombies, especially not while I'm encumbered. So we're going to have to leave those guys alone and just hope they sort of keep the peace and stay over there beating on that house they're beating on and leave us the shit alone. Alright, so let's stash our tools here. Anything that needs to be stashed is going to get stashed. This should be all food. Oh, fucking gunshot. So the meta noises are attracting a lot of zombies. Let's get rid of these broccoli seeds. We don't need that. 10mm rounds, bath towel. The canned carrots will store. The chipped stone I want in my main inventory because I am going to try and make an axe. This can of dog food we don't really need. The regular stone we could use to make a hammer, but we don't have a tree branch. Twigs I want in my main inventory in case we can use this. I think twigs we can... Oh, I bet we need a tree branch. That's what we needed that we didn't get was a tree branch. I'm almost certain. All right, well, we're going to put this carpentry book. We have every carpentry book, which is really good. The bandages, I think the bandages I'm going to keep. They're going to be sort of in my kind of standard travel bag. Those are really useful. The food's going in the fridge. So the apple, avocados, bananas. We could make a delicious fruit salad here. Apples, avocados, bananas, a little bit of lettuce and cheese. We got the makings of a sweet-ass kind of fruit salad working. Radishes I'm less sanguine about because radishes are fucking terrible. Violets are food, huh? I mean, you can eat violets. I know people make tea out of violets, but that seems not really delicious. Let's get rid of that orange soda as well. The red wine we can also store. And the stone we'll put in our main inventory while we monkey around with the crafting gimmicks. So let's see if we can craft anything. I think we're probably still going to need a tree branch, though. So we have a chipstone, a kitchen knife. We need a tree branch to make a spear. We need chipstone, twine. We need a tree branch to make... Alright, we need tree branches, damn it. We could make a campfire kit. We've got everything we need there. Rip sheets and twigs. That's good. Or do we not have one of... Required item. We have no logs. Alright, well, we need an axe. So we're making progress, but a tree branch really seems to be sort of our sticking point. Now, the question is, do we take a chance and go for the tree branch? I think not. With the gunshot we just heard, adventuring today is going to be a little dangerous. It's also getting late. So we do one last sweep of the house, and then I think we're in for the evening. We may read a little bit of our carpentry book, and then get a good night's sleep, and head back out into the forest on the morrow. I wonder if we can forage over here. This is worth an experiment. Let's try it. Let's see if we can forage over in this area. Because then we don't have to walk all the way out to the woods. If we can forage here, we cannot. Okay, so these woods are not dense enough to forage. That's fine. I expected that. I don't need to walk to there. The house and the grounds look clear. Let's see if that big horde of zombies across the street has moved on. No, they're shuffling around still. There are 7 of them. We could gun them down if the need arises. Oh shit, where did you come from? Get down. Down? Where did you come from? You have friends also. Doesn't look like it. Get your head stomped. Come on. Die. You get anything useful on you? Anything? Anything at all? You have a comb, some earbuds, perfume. Wow, you were... I'm going to take those earbuds, actually. Not necessarily know what they do, but they might be useful. Looks like those zombies are content to stay over there, and I'm content to let them. So let's go in the house. We'll do a little light reading. I did leave the door open when I went outside, which was dumb. Doesn't look like any zombies have snuck in my absence, though. Okay, so... yeah, it's good. We're just going to do a little bit of reading. Let's grab our Carpentry for Beginners book. I suppose we'll store all of our other crafting items since we do not have a tree branch. There's no reason to carry the chip stone around, the twigs, or the regular stone. These are just weighing us down. They're not really doing anything good for us. And we'll begin reading our Carpentry from Beginners book, although we made some progress on this, right? Yeah. Is that the music or is something beating on my house? That apparently is the music. All right, so let's read till, say... we could probably read till midnight. We'll up the time here. Keeping a sharp ear out for zombies. We're a little tired. That's fine. I'm telling you, man, this book is some boring shit. Every time I try to pick it up and read a little bit, fucking knocks me out like a light. This is the dullest crap of all time, man. Don't we have anything more exciting? Couldn't you get me a cop of Hustler or maybe like Jugs or something, man? This is real dull. Real dull. I mean, even a Playboy. Something. I really like the articles. There's a new one in there this week from Gore Verbinski. It's great. Well, I guess probably not. I mean, I guess Playboy is sort of over, what with the apocalypse and all. Seems like the ladies should maybe be keeping their clothes on to prevent them from getting scratched and bitten by zombies. But still, I like to look at boobs, you know what I'm saying? Oh, no, I'm right there with you, Frank. I think boobs they're lovely. They really are. Damn right. God's gift to men. God's gift to women. God's gift to humanity. Let's hear it for the boobs, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for the boobs. So eating and drinking, let's see about making a delicious stir fry. All right, what can we create here? Let's throw that tofu in there because I might as well choke it down now. I hate tofu. So we got some tofu stir fry. What else can we throw in here? A little beef jerky, steak, salmon, avocado. Let's throw in some carrots. We're going to make this the most disgusting food of all time. Add some pepper as spice. Avocado. Let's throw... Man, this is going to be gross. Carrots, avocado, and tofu. This is a terrible stir fry, but we are going to add a little pepper as a spice. That'll make it a little more nice. Little spice is nice. Is the stove on? Yeah, I left. I have a real bad habit of leaving the stove on. Like, real bad. Alright, so let's cook ourselves a delicious vegetable stir fry. Minus 32 hunger, minus 12 boredom, minus 12 unhappiness. I mean, it sounds poisonous to me. Tofu, carrots, and avocado sounds fucking terrible. But, I guess it's a change of pace for Frank. I mean, yesterday for breakfast he had a bag of chips, so I suppose it's not all bad. We got plenty of canned food. Our stockpile of food actually looks pretty solid. We're looking pretty good in the food department. We really are. How's our vegetable stir fry coming? We have cooking for beginners? We should maybe read that too. Alright, so vegetable stir fry's coming along nicely. It is 12:30. Frank's up a little late. He is pretty tired. But, going to bed with a full stomach really is going to help you out, Frank. I think it's going to make for a good day. Good, strong start. Get a nice full stomach and lay down and have a wonderful, sated rest. You know, they say that eating right before bedtime is terrible for you, right? Gives you fucking horrible nightmares. Maybe we should save this stir fry for tomorrow morning and just eat it for breakfast. What do you think? It's actually not a terrible idea, Frank. You might be right. So let's cook this, and I think, you know what, Frank? I'm going to take your suggestion. I think we'll make this delicious vegetable stir fry, leave it till morning, and eat it in the morning once it's been cooked. Also, is there something banging on our house, Frank? I can't tell. I don't hear anything. Might have just been the music. Sometimes the bass line in the music sounds a little bit like zombies banging on doors. That's one of my few objections to the game, is some of the sounds are a little samey-samey. It's not burning. Alright, so let's turn off the stove for a change, just to remember. I don't want the house to burn down while I'm asleep in it. And that's going to be it. Frank's going to take a nice little 9-hour nap. That'll put us at 10 a.m. Good times. And if you enjoyed the episode, I'm going to wrap things up as Frank nods off into La La Land. Consider dropping a like down in the comments section, of course, if you enjoyed the episode. Support really does mean a lot to us, and if you'd like to see more Project Zomboid, including us venturing forth into the rain, potentially to forage, which sounds like a terrible idea, you might consider subscribing as well. We post new episodes of Project Zomboid every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Right now, however, thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you again soon.